All right, guys, we're here at Pristine Auto Detail. Let's go in and check out, see how the Turbo GMC came out. Chad's around here somewhere. There he is. What's going on?
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Yep.
Ready to pick up your truck?
I am.
Okay.
Anxious to see it.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
What are you working on here?
Vinyl wrapping. This is my daily drive. That's my old daily driver. That's a SI Honda Civic. It's got almost 200 or almost 300,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
So I vinyl wrapped that. Danny vinyl wrapped some stuff. So I'm like, well, maybe I can try it.
Yeah. And he did nice.
Yeah.
It looks really good, actually.
We don't offer vinyl wrapping by no means.
Yet.
Never. There's someone to do the same color. But,
Right.
I'll vinyl wrap it. I might get wheels for this. That car's not really worth it.
Right. Are you selling that car?
Yeah, I'll probably run it for a little bit and then sell it.
Right.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. I like the vinyl wrapping.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a learning.
Stuff,
yeah.
but doing it every day, not every day.
Detailing's good enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So yeah, let's go check out the truck.
There she is.
Should be good.
Yep. It looks way different, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, it looks a lot better without the side moldings.
Yes.
Like you said, and then anywhere you had badges, cleaned up really good.
Yeah. For an old truck, it's a 2004, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for 2004, it's really nice.
Right. It's been through a lot too. This used to be my daily driver, and we've towed and hauled a lot in it. So.
Yeah. The biggest thing we tackled is the rubber, your burnout rubber.
Yeah.
The side molding adhesive.
Yep. Yeah. No more rubber caked in spots.
Yeah, and clean the door jambs the best we could.
Yep. Yeah, they're
inside
tough.
The fuel door and stuff. You'll probably still hit everything with alcohol.
Isopropyl.
I'm sure you plan on pulling parts off, door handles and fender flares and this and that.
Yep.
And you'll expose way more dirt underneath these things.
Yeah,
that you'll
yeah.
have to clean up.
But that's a giant step in the right direction.
But at least it's clean. It's clean
Yep.
for the most part. You take it home. It can get dusty. You can wrap it whenever.
Yep.
But it should be ready to go.
Yep. So we are wrapping it, guys. Chad just revealed it.
Sorry.
No, someone had to.
You don't know what color yet.
You can probably guess.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out. Let's get this thing fired up and get it out of his hair.
Sounds good. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. All right, guys, if you saw last night's video, you saw the truck already, but we're getting ready to drive it out of here, and it looks killer. I'm really liking the look with the Hummer center caps. So I think I might get some slight wheel spacers for the back and run the backs too. I have another plan with the wheels. I'm not going to modify these, but we do have another set of H2 wheels that are painted. So it's definitely an option. Guys, we got it outside. We're gonna let it warm up for a minute, but we're getting ready to pull out of here. It looks way better. I'm really loving this refreshed look. It looks way taller without the steps also. Check out Pristine Auto Detail. Guys, we're headed home. Look at that nice shiny hood. We're gonna take it just nice and easy and try not to get this thing dirty on the way home. All right, guys, we made it back home. Still looking good. I don't think we got it dirty at all. Maybe a tiny bit dusty. So I just can't get over how much different this truck looks. I almost don't want to change it now. We did get our door replaced and it matches really nice. We got a little dust on it. It'll have to be wiped down, but Turbo GMC is looking killer. I'm actually gonna put the old girl in the house garage for a little bit, right beside the Pristine Camaro. I got some stuff to move around the big garage, and I don't want to get this dirty right now, so it's big. It doesn't look like it's gonna fit at all, but it definitely does. I've had it in here before. Idle for quite a while. I don't know if you can hear that, but you can still hear that Turbonetics ceramic ball bearing turbo still spitting. And it's been, I don't know, 20-30 seconds since we shut it off. What's going on, guys? It's Danny from Slow Restoration. We're back to work on the Camaro. As you can see, we have it back up in the air. We got pretty much all the metal work done. If you've caught the last few videos, the floor's done, tail pan's done, inside the trunk's done, wheel wells are done. Walk up front here, firewall is done. If you can see up there, we did get our dash piece welded on. So pretty much all the metal work is done on this car at this point. Now, as you can see, we have all of our parts laid out. We have the SpeedTech Performance trailing arm, track arm, I think they call it, rear suspension. I think this is the Pro Touring package. It's not sitting right here. We do have a brand new 9-inch with the brackets from SpeedTech already welded on them. SpeedTech doesn't supply these, but we got new pockets too for spring. They're spring pockets, so normally that's where your spring would bolt to, and this would bolt up in the car. Now they're actually going to house these bars. I don't know what SpeedTech calls these, but like trailing arms, and they have a swivel in them, and of course grease fittings and all that kind of stuff. So we have our front cross member with the mount for the end of the track arm. We have our locating bars, trailing arms. We have our panhard bar. We have the cross member that goes into the car that holds all this together. We have our Viking coilovers. Here's the springs. These are really, really nice. They're powder coated. They look like polished aluminum, but they are powder coated. If we pop this box open and pull out, here's the coilover shock. And again, extremely nice, adjustable, double adjustable, very, very nice pieces. The rest of the parts are in here. The metal sleeves. Here's all the pieces for the coilover and the adjusting part of it. Your Torrington bearing and the washers, spacers, spring cup. All this stuff is extremely nice. So we'll get all this assembled. We do have some more welding to do on the car, and as you can see, we have our plates clamped in place. These are reinforcement plates that SpeedTech supplies. They're made to work with either mini tubbed frame rails like we have or stock. It doesn't matter, they still work. So you can see they're notched where the frame rail is notched for the mini tub. So we're starting to mock all this up. SpeedTech gives you a measurement from the center of the stock spring eye hole in the frame rail. You're going to come 16 3/4 inch up. We have our mark here, and that's where you're going to locate that frame stiffener piece. We got it clamped on here. We're probably going to go and drill some holes in through here, maybe even cut a couple notches so we can get some weld through here on the inside of the frame rail. Obviously we can weld all through here, down here, maybe catch a little bit at the top, but it's kind of tight with the trunk pan. Definitely get this whole top down. They already have a notch in the plate here, so we can fill that up with weld, make that nice around here. And this hole, for a 67 or 8 Camaro, there would be a mounting point here for your bump stop. 69s don't have it, but we'll just fill that up with weld and be able to use that as an additional weld point. So let's finish getting these mocked up, and then we'll start test fitting our cross member. Cross member goes up, and right here's the mounting point that actually attaches to where those frame stiffener pieces go. So of course this was powder coated, and that's fine, but we will have to grind the powder coat away here because this ends up getting welded to the frame where those stiffeners are. It does have some bolt points. These plates right here get bolted on as an extra stiffening spot, kind of right here. and right here, right in front of your gas tank support on the trunk pan. So that'll be a nice added lateral support and strengthen really the whole car in addition to the rear suspension. So let's keep going on this. We'll get these finalized, drill our holes, put some weld through on the inside of them, and get ready to start welding these.